I'm Nathan Holloway. I am from Manning, Arkansas, and I am currently working on my MLA degree in rhetoric and composition. I guess the biggest thing was probably that I came here as an undergraduate, and when I was here, I made a lot of connections with professors at the time. So I already knew that if I came back, I had existing relationships with those professors that would help me in my graduate degrees in ways that maybe they didn't when I was an undergraduate. Because when I came back, I was also able to work here at Henderson. So initially I was able to work in the Writing Center, which allowed me to get a better grasp on how to help tutor students and how to help them on a one-on-one basis. Because immediately after I left with my BA, I started teaching high school. And then when I came back here, because I'd had that high school experience and because I had those relationships with my professors and they knew my educational background and they knew the kind of person that I was able to start teaching at this level. And so now I've been teaching here for 2 years, and I moved up from being just a graduate assistant teaching to now an adjunct instructor. And they just asked me back for the fall, so I get to teach again in the fall. Once I'm done with my master's, I'm planning to either take a break and then go into my PhD or go straight into my PhD because I like teaching at this level so much. I want to be able to have the best marketability to do that. And in order to do that, you usually have to have a PhD. So at some point I plan to pursue that, but I may end up taking a break like I did between my BA and my MLA degree because it helped me grow up and it changed me a little bit in terms of the kind of student that I was, and I became a better student. So I think I may either end up taking a break or jumping straight through because I'm pretty confident in myself right now as a student. But I really want to work better on becoming a better teacher. So that may be why I take the break this time, to continue teaching and get better at that without being a student at the same time. I think it would be better if I could just focus on one for a brief period. I suppose my end goal is to continue teaching at this level, but for example, the thesis that I'm working on right now looks at the attrition rate of black male students, and it's incredibly low, or rather the attrition rate is incredibly high, which means that the graduation rate of black male students is incredibly low. And my thesis focuses on ways that we can change that and help improve it, and I suppose continuing forward even after my thesis, that's something that I want to continue looking at and continue discussing even when I have a PhD and I continue teaching. Because one of the main things that I look at in my thesis is I think it's important to bring that conversation to those students at their level. Whereas right now a lot of the publication that's written looks at talking about it to professors and to administration, and that's very important, but I think you also have to bring the conversation to the people who it affects. So I suppose that's one thing that I want to continue doing and maybe do even more once I graduate with my MLA. And Henderson's given me the tools and the information to realize that this is an issue, and I suppose the tools to address it. I'm Nathan Holloway, and I'm a Reddie.